Hello again, everybody. Another exercise video, not a long one today. So what I'm going to do today is something a little bit different, and you can tag this next little workout onto anything else that you might do with me, any of the other previous videos, or if you've been out for a walk and you've come back, you can add this next little set of videos onto your existing workouts. So for those of you who've attended my groups in Southport and Formby, you might have done the Clock Yourself workout with me, where we use an app. If you're not familiar with this, or even if you are, you know what I'm talking about right now, there's an app you can download onto your smart device called Clock Yourself. It's available on Android and in your Apple store. It costs a couple of quid. And it's a really good exercise app, not just for keeping you strong, but also cognitive as well. So it's good coordination, it's good for your balance. So it's not just training strength in your legs, for example, or increasing your heart rate. It's also making you think a little bit as well. So it's a bit like patting your head and rubbing your tummy. Anyway, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, stick with it. It does become apparent. If you've done this with me before, then you'll be familiar with the concept of hearing a time and then stepping in that direction. I'm going to just change it slightly, and I'm going to incorporate the sit to stand. And again, what I'm saying now might not make any sense to you at all, but picture paints 1,000 words. So I'm going to use a chair today. And when I'm in my chair, I'm going to imagine that in front of me, I am on the floor, I am seeing the top half of a clock. So I'm seeing 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock. In a moment, I've got my little device with the clock on it. There you are, there's the top half of the clock. In a moment, I'm going to push start, and you'll hear the time call out. I'm going to step to that time and do a sit to stand on the chair. I'm going to do 30 seconds, so you'll get to see what's happening. Oh, here's the cat. All right, there's Jules. So she's probably going to get in my way. So join in, or you can just watch for now and join in when you get the gist of it. Okay? Where is she? She's there. All right, we'll see if we can do this without the cat getting in the way. All right, let's see how we get on. So I'm going to push start, and then I'm going to get into position. Right, here we go. 2 o'clock.
10.
So I'm imagining
9.
the time, there's a clock in front of me on the floor.
12.
Step in that direction, sit, stand. 11 o'clock.
1. 3.
Oh, no, 3 o'clock's over there. So you get the idea of why it's not just physically challenging having to step and push back, whichever direction you go in. So you're changing that movement through your legs and through your hips and through your bum. There's balance required as well, because obviously you're changing your centre of gravity, but also that cognitive aspect that I spoke about, having the coordination, having the speed of thought, the speed of reactions to process the command to step, and then making your body go in that direction. Okay, I'm going to do that again, exactly the same. So if you've just watched that 30 seconds and you think, that doesn't look hard, give it a go. Remember, you'll need a chair that's fairly solid. If you're doing this in your armchair on your couch, a little bit trickier. If you're going to join in this time, if you just lose your place, if you just get a little bit confused, don't worry, just come back to the centre, take a breath, join back in for the next command. Okay, you ready? So I'm going to push start again, and then we'll do another 30 seconds.
1.
Hang on. So step into 2, sit, stand.
11, 12,
So stepping out, you can choose either leg when you step into the 12 o'clock position.
10, 3,
Oh, get it right this time, 3 o'clock's over there.
3,
There we go. Fabulous. When you're doing your steps, depending on you, you can do a nice big step, or if your hips or you're a little bit worried about your knees, you don't need to do quite so big a movement, so your steps can be a little bit shorter if you want to. Okay, getting the hang of it? Right, so a couple of options for you now. You can stop this video and do that again if you want to. Or you can try something a little bit more challenging. So I'm just going to change some settings on my little tablet here. So I'm going to add a movement with your upper body. In this case, it's going to be a chest press. It's going to be this movement. So we're going to do exactly the same. That's sit to stand. That's stepping out in the direction that's called from the tablet. At the same time, I'm now moving my arms forwards and backwards in this chest press movement. Lots to think about now. If this is too much, just do the legs. If your legs are getting a bit tired and you don't want to do the sit to stand bit, then just do the steps either side, okay? Or just do every other sit to stand. You can tailor this however you're feeling today, okay? So, oh, where she is. She probably wants feeding. In a minute. Give me a few minutes. So I'm going to try and do the chest press with a sit to stand with the step out as well. Let's see how we get on.
chest press.
Right, hang on a minute.
3, 2, 1, 11,
Oh, over here now.
10,
We're getting the hang of it.
9, 12,
So either leg as you come out to the front, and you can relax there. Not easy, is it? Not easy. You can practice that. You can pause, you can rewind, you can skip bits. It's only 30 seconds each time. So you don't have to do all 4 or 5 little sections that I've done there. You can just do 1 or 2 if you want to. I'm going to leave it there for now. I can make this so much harder. But I think for today, I'm just going to leave it as it is. There's enough going on there. Just gets your heart rate up, gets your body moving, gets your circulation going, and gets this thing moving as well. To know can be a little bit tricky at these times. So it's nice to use your brain just a little bit as well. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Take care of yourselves. See you again soon.